All right, Shalom. Call Hello Imla Alhayanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakwadash. Double honors to our apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel. All right. May you sincere brothers and sisters, man, endure to the end. All right. Just reading this article, all right, that was sent yesterday. Read a little bit of this, man, and get some precepts and Lord willing to be edifying. All right, now this says Medvedev to Western countries, all right, which he's like a politician in Russia. All right, he sent out a warning. It says, soon everything will go up in flames. You cannot just sit this out. All right, now we understand, that we in the times of wars and rumors of wars. All right, you got the China, Taiwan. All right, you got North Korea back in the mix. And you got Russia, Ukraine, NATO, Europe. All right, all of these different nations, all right, that's getting into different things, man. All right. So with all of these things going on, put this on Do Not Disturb real quick. All of these things going on, man, you have to understand that, this world will be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. All right. That's why you got, the Lord is putting the spirit out there. All right. He's pouring his spirit upon the world, man. All right. He's speaking through mass famines, pestilences. All right. Earthquakes in diverse places. All right, you have all of these things in play, man. All right, but to say this as well, this destruction can't come, all right, until first and foremost the elect are completely sealed, all right, and the MOTB has been made mandatory, all right. But this is a fair warning, all right, to those who are still without know. It says, soon everything will go up in flames. You cannot just sit it out. The Western campaign of military aid to Ukraine has reached a dangerous point. Russia's patience is not unlimited, and it will have to respond to the very sponsors and provocateurs of the conflict, which means a world war. By Dmitry Medvedev, deputy chairman of the Russian Security Council. All right. It's read down a little bit. It says, according to him, the West cannot understand one simple thing, which is directly related to the hybrid warfare of NATO with Russia. All right. And that's what they've been doing, man. They've been fueling Ukraine with all of these different weapons. All right. Rockets, missiles, all of these different things. But all they're doing is pretty much, adding fuel to the fire. All right. They are making things much more dangerous. All right. They're giving Russia more of a reason to shoot those nukes, man. All right. It says, and it's a quote of what he said. It said, if these half-wits continue their unrestrained pumping of Kyiv regime with the most dangerous types of weapons, sooner or later, the military campaign will reach another level. All right. They're going to start their own wars, just like they're starving out Europe right now. All right. And they're pretty much in a full-blown energy crisis. All right. Telling people either they freeze to death or starve to death, man. All right. Because they stopped dealing with Europe, with the natural gas. It says its visible boundaries and potential predictability for the parties to conflict will disappear. It will follow its own military scenario involving new actors. It has always been like that, Medvedev reminds us, and then the Western countries will not be able to sit back in their tidy little houses and flats and scoff at the way that they are carefully weakening Russia at the hands of others. Everything will go up in flames around them. 2, their people will suffer a lot. The soil will burn and the concrete will melt. Man, how that's gonna happen, man? All right. How is the soil gonna burn and how will the concrete melt? All right. It says we're going to get hard too, because these people know that, they gonna get hit with nukes too, man. All right. It says everything will be very, very bad by these three plagues: fire, smoke, and brimstone. This man quoting the Bible, man. This man quoting the scriptures, man. It said everything will be very bad. It is written by these three plagues, by fire and by smoke and by brimstone, which came out of their mouths, and a third of the people died. All right, which is the wicked. All right, that's the third of the people that is talking about in the scripture that he quoting, man. All right, that's crazy, man. This dude out here quoting the Bible, man. Because like I said, man, these dudes starting with Putin on down. All right, they watched the apostles. All right, they know that the Most High will turn, roughly paraphrasing, turn the hooks in their jaws, man. They know this, okay? That's crazy, man. That I didn't know he actually quoted the scripture. All right, because they know how these things will end. It says, simple-minded politicians in their half-brained think tanks who thoughtfully twirl a glass of wine in their hands speculate about how they could get rid of us without engaging in direct conflict. Boring, classically educated idiots, all right? And that was pretty much it, And that's how these Edomites feel about other Edomites, man. They look down on Edomites in different places, all right? And that's how they really feel about them, too. All right, but let me get a couple precepts. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country." All right, and they're talking about Russia. All right, and other nations that's joining to him too. All right, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, said the Lord Yahweh. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls, your mother shall be sore confounded. All right, but the point is in verse 9. All right, none of these arrows are going to return in vain. All right, like the scriptures say, it's going to be as a mighty expert man. All right, and this is a screenshot from an article. It's a video on YouTube the brother sent it yesterday. You can actually visibly see that the arrows, none of these arrows are going to return void, man. All right, as a mighty expert man. All right, and you can see. Let me see if it let me click, zoom in. No, you can see, man. Look at all of the paths of all the different missiles that's gonna be shot off, man. All right, the scriptures say 200 million missiles. All right, and you can see how many different trajectories they have with these missiles, man. All right, none shall return in vain. All right. Now this is let me jump down to 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, because none will return in vain, man. All right. It says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." All right. The ends of the world, man. These arrows, they're going to be shot to the ends of the world, man. All right. And they know that, like this guy, Medvedev, like he quoted, he know that that's going to be the end. All right. He know that fire, smoke, and brimstone is going to be the end of their rulership, man. All right. And it's coming very, very soon, man. Nah, what other? I had one more scripture, I think. Malachi. Dawadi how Bashim Yahushua. Bear with me. Put my seatbelt on, man. Now this Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh, thou shalt burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be as stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." All right. And that goes into that revelation, that this guy quoted. All right. He said, the soil will burn and the concrete will melt. All right. Because these devils know, man. These devils know what's coming. All right. Isaiah 54:16. Let me get that real quick. Because the Lord, he created the creators of the nukes, man. All right. The last video I did, the Lord, he do everything. All right. The Lord is not like, people are out here doing their own thing. All right. Doing their own will. All right. The Lord does everything. All right. He governs the earth with the palm of his hand, man. All right. Now this is Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire." All right. Now, if you've been on the grill, you blow you deal with burning incense, you blow on the coal. All right. So it can the fire gets a little more hotter. All right. Makes it burn a little better. It says, "And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, I have created the waster to destroy." All right. And that's what that guy, Robert J. Oppenheimer, all right, he said, "I have become the destroyer of worlds," man. All right. Because these nukes, all right, when these ICBM nuclear missiles go off, man, that's going to be the end. All right. The end of this world. All right. That's it. And the fact that these politicians, all right, these chairmen, these presidents, these deputies, the fact that they're actually quoting scriptures out the Bible pretty much lets you know, all right, where we at with it. See? Like I said, man, these guys watch the apostles, all right, the elders, different videos. These guys see the videos, all right? They see it, and they see the apostles, saying that the Most High gonna stir up the spirit of the Medes, all right, which are the Russians, if I'm not mistaken. All right. They see these things. And so when they see them, they get motivated by it. All right. Because they want you Americans to jump in there. All right. But you trying to play it cool and just send the weapons and different things like that. But, at the end of the day, we know that you're going to have to get involved, man. All right. And we know that, America in the Bible is referred to as a lake of fire. Because that's what John the Revelator saw. He saw nothing but fire, man. He looked down, from the glass, going into, being on the chariot when these when it happened, all right, and he reverenced it as a lake of fire because it just looked like a body of water on fire, man. And these days are coming. And I'm gonna end it off on his 2 Peter. 2 Peter 3, I think so, 10 or 11. Yeah. All right. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." All right. Now that's plain, the concrete melting, man. the earth will be burned up, man. Not the whole earth won't be destroyed, all right? But majority, different continents will be hit by ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All right? Because that comes as with the Lord, all right? Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens shall be on fire, the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Question mark. All right. So I'm gonna just leave you with that, man. So Abba Radazada's lesson was edifying. Call Allah Imla Lahayna Yahweh by Shimi Hawashai by Shimmer Kakwadash. All right, double honors once again unto the apostles, the elders, the bishops of Great Millstone who taught me the truth, and peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopefully elect, man. May you sincere brothers and sisters endure to the end. Till the next time I say Shalom, a Bible ball. Shalom.